Need one down here.
That's what you get when you lay down with Happy.
It is for this type application with PVC pipe. I'm sure this ain't in the safety guide. They did not want me to pour a slab. Well guys, welcome back to Red River Living. It's that time of year that we are trying to get prepared for some of this cold weather that's about to come in here in the next few days. We got some like high in the low, not low teens, but up in the upper teens for freezing temperatures. And if y'all remember in one of our previous videos, we have put in above ground storage tanks here. But what we're not concerned about the fact that the storage tank itself at this time, I may learn different down the road, but for where the water goes back into the well house and where the water comes into the tank, we're going to be insulating that today. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go buy the tape wrap, the heat tape wrap, and we're going to hopefully be able to get that through the wall and wrap the pipe. But in turn, we're also going to build a box with insulation. That way there's no wind blowing on it for the way this was plumbed. You know, had we been thinking when we originally done this, all this plumbing would have been underground. It wouldn't be as big an issue as it is right now. But with it being above ground, it is an issue. But y'all stay tuned with us. We're going to get busy here. And Jared's already run to the store. He's going to pick up that tape for us. But I'm about to go in the shop and start getting ready to build our box that's going to go over this. So 28.5 is going to be my measurement. And this is what we're going to do is use this as some scrap we're repurposing from the deer blind that we just saved a sheet of this. And what we're going to do is I'm going to run it off on 11 inches. And we're building 2 of these. So I'm going to do for Keely and myself. So I'm going to run this through the saw 3 times. And then we'll start building our boxes out of it after that. That's a piece of scrap now, so we probably won't use that for nothing. So you just lay it to the side. That'd be okay? Just stack it over there, it'll be fine. Out of the way. Got all my helpers out here today. So what we're doing is where that pipe comes out of the tank into the well, over to the well house itself, we are building a box to be able to cover that up with. We're going to put the electrical tape with it, we're going to wrap them, and then to keep the wind and everything off of that, I'm building this box like this. Once we build the box, we're going to put some insulation to the inside of this, and that should have us taken care of right there. But anyway, this is also that we don't freeze up. I can't imagine waking up not having water one morning.
What are you doing? Brayden, get out of there.
I find this.
Yeah, trash.
Yeah,
Playing in the sawdust. We'll leave all that in there.
So I'm cut my pieces for my box, and what I'm doing now is I'm putting me in some pieces to be able to nail to where I can hold it together, because this is probably 3/8 plywood, and just to kind of hold it together a little bit, I'm going to put these blocks in it real quick, and I'm going to use my staple gun to do that.
Tell us
So,
what
yeah.
you're doing.
That is not right, Keely. I am having to redo this. I've tacked these in, guys, and when I did, I realized that my raw edge was not going to be covered by my top. And does it really matter? It doesn't, but I'm just kind of picky about certain things, and I wasn't thinking this through. So now, hey, after 25 staples, I'm going to knock it back apart. Jared, would you hold that for me right there?
Oh, sure.
We're starting back from kind of scratch. We had a scrap piece.
We're starting over.
That's just a tad bit shorter. We're going to make it work. So let's just say the staples were doing their job.
You want to go put this?
A carpenter I've never claimed to be, and don't think nothing through hardly. But Jared brought me some measurements, and I just said, well, I'll cut it the same as mine. So I cut 11-inch boards. Well, come to find out, his
Board and batten.
board and batten was not 11 inches, not a foot. Mine was a foot of spacing, and his was narrower than that. So we had to go back and cut again. So his ended up with a foot piece down here on the bottom. Anyway, we're about to go to building mine, and hopefully we can build mine and not have all these hiccups. But anyway, they've checked it. It's going to work. Okay, come down here to this end. I need one down here. All right, now. Truth, real quick. You're kidding me. And we're probably ain't a 1/4 inch, not fitting through there. I'm sure this ain't in the safety guide. Well, we skinned that cat. Well, guys, that's what our intent is right there, is to get this covered up and sealed up to where that cold weather ain't going to get to it. It's not the prettiest craftsmanship, but I think it's going to suffice for what we want it to do. Now that we've built our box, we're putting some insulation inside the box, and this is just a scrap piece of insulation board I had here in the shop. We are cutting the sides first, and then going to put the top in to kind of hold it in place. That's what we're going to do here. I'm going to put that there. Then I'm going to cut me a piece to go inside here to mash in there to hold it tight to the bottom right there. Now we've got it. We've got some insulation on our walls. Of course, this is all going to be sitting on the ground. I think for right now, this will work.
That's what you get when you lay down with Happy. Our two animals have traveled down here and just made themselves at home. Dora does it all the time, but this is definitely Charlie's first time to just make himself at home.
So this is what we are installing right now. It's called Easy Heat, and it is for this type application with PVC pipe or metal pipe. You cannot use it with PEX pipe to keep it heated up. And this is our water supply coming from right here on this side of the tank. And we'll just wrap this all the way up and down the line right here and all. And then this will plug inside the well house later. But anyway, we went down to the local Ace hardware store and picked this up. So this is your sensor right here to your water pipe. And it's supposed to be making direct contact to the side of the pipe. And we're just going to tape that to that, just like that. Then this is going to run down the side of the pipe. You don't wrap it around the pipe. All you do is run it just down the side, just like this. This is our fill line that comes in at the top, and we are just wrapping this right here, since this is the fill line, with foam pipe wrap. And guys, I may learn different by next week, but my thoughts are, inside the well house, I'm going to have a milk box heater running to keep the inside warm. That'll come on at a very low temperature. But with that being warm, that should keep the water that's inside this pipe thawed. By putting some insulation on this, that's going to prevent it from being exposed to the wind and all that. If we see that this is freezing up, then I'll have to come in and do something a little bit more than what I've done right here. So right now, we've got our box built, we've got everything insulated, and now we're just trying to figure out how to seal this box off. So we're using this pipe foam and cutting it. That's what's going to go between the well house and the tank to make up our gap, because we couldn't have it, I couldn't build it to where it was snug. I had to build it and give us a little bit of play to get it in and out, and we're using this pipe here stuff to cover up our gaps now. So guys, we have got our foam wedged in there like that. We're fixing to put a little dirt around the bottom edge of this, and we are going to call that good. I think we're probably a little overkill on it to an extent, but at the same time, I think we'll be able to sleep at night with it. Well, guys, as you can see right here, we finally got our box installed. I went ahead and just throwed some dirt up around the base of this for the winter to keep. That's how I'm going to seal the bottom of it off. This is, hey, it comes summertime, this is something we'll probably pull and put up for just the winter time. I probably will not leave this out for the summertime. We'll probably pull this box, put everything up in the shop, and then come winter time again, we'll put it back out. And that's how I'll get it the box to last through several seasons here. The top up here, I still got to get some black tape to finish this up. I'm gonna finish taping this up and all, and I'm going to shoot some temperatures of this tank and just kind of get an idea of where I think we are temperature wise with our water today. I think with being a black tank, I don't know this yet, but I think even on a cold day, our black tank is going to absorb some of the sunlight energy and heat this water up to where we doesn't, and then this, I had planned on pouring a slab, and the person I was dealing with, talking to, trying to get as much information, they did not want me to pour a slab. They wanted this tank to be on direct contact with the ground. And that way, the ground is giving you some insulation from the bottom of it, and it wouldn't get cold that way either. So anyway, guys, stay tuned with us. We'll see how this goes. We appreciate y'all watching. We'll see y'all next time.